What up, family? Welcome back to the channel. You already know it's your boy Moose Talks Hoops. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know it's a lot of things in this world that cost, but hitting the like button ain't one of them. Yes, sirski. That boy Moose is back on the loose. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what to do. Smash that like button and share the video so we can talk some hoops. And first things first, man, salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. You guys know how I feel about y'all. I got the realest chat on YouTube. It ain't many of us, but less is more, so there's plenty of us, man. Salute to everybody that's up in here today, man. My guy Ason the Great, what up, man? Leslie Barber, how you feeling this morning? Happy Saturday to you too. Enter the Twins, my guy. Will, my guy, peace to you. My guy, Garrison, what up, man? We got to talk about this, man. Make sure y'all smashing that like button and sharing the video, man. Joel Embiid, today before the United States takes on South Sudan at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over there in London as they still get prepared for the Paris Olympics. He's been running his mouth today, man. He's had a lot to say, man. He was talking about he could possibly be the GOAT if it wasn't for his injuries. And now he's out here talking about LeBron James is washed. Now, earlier today, the New York Times spoke with Joel Embiid and asked Joel Embiid if he had any doubts that this Team USA basketball squad could win gold at the Paris Olympics in just 10 days from now. And Joel Embiid responded saying, you look at the talent that the U.S. has, but there's equal talent on all the other teams. And the talent that's on the U.S. team, you got to understand, most of these guys are older. And then he goes on to bring up LeBron James's name by saying the LeBron now is not the LeBron that he was a couple of years ago. So it's a big difference. Everybody would also tell you so. And you can see it for yourself. The athletic LeBron, dominant that he was a couple of years ago, is not the same that he is now. I think people get fooled by the names on paper, but those names have been built throughout their career. And now they're older. They're not what they used to be. And Joel Embiid, respectfully, Joel Embiid, that's BS. Especially when you duck the reporter's question. The reporter's question was, do you have any doubts that this Team USA basketball squad could win gold at the Olympics? And then you go off kilter to bring up LeBron James's name and say he's not dominant anymore and he's not athletic anymore, and that the name on paper is bigger than who he is right now. And respectfully, Joel Embiid, I would tell you to look in the mirror. It was just a couple of weeks ago, Joel Embiid, it was just a couple of weeks ago during Team USA basketball where a straw poll was conducted amongst all the members of the team and the members of the coaching staff. You were there, and LeBron James received more votes than anybody on your team, naming him the best person, not who's played the game before, not the best person who's had the best career before, the best person right now inside that USA basketball camp. It was LeBron James' name that came out on top, respectfully so, Joel Embiid. And when you bring up the name on paper being better than the player, when you talk about somebody not looking athletic, when you talk about somebody not looking dominant, when it comes to this USA basketball team, when it comes to the start of training camp, Joel Embiid, respectfully, I would tell you to look in the mirror. Smash that like button and share the video. I see you guys up in here. Diesel, Instinct Entertainment, Lakers Fan for Life, Sportsbook Lab, Julian Pratt, Yodon, Black Joker. I see you guys. Disintegrate all humans. We about to disintegrate Joel Embiid. Y'all smash that like button and share the video. Joel Embiid, like I said, when it comes to somebody not looking athletic, when it comes to somebody not looking dominant, when it comes to somebody having a bigger name on paper than what their game is right now when it comes to this USA basketball squad, I would point the finger right at you and tell you, Joel Embiid, to look in the mirror. And when we talk about this straw poll that was placed a couple of weeks ago, asking who the best player was at Team USA basketball camp, Joel Embiid, if I'm not mistaken, you received one vote. And my logic and my intelligence tells me that that one vote that you received during that straw poll asking who was the best player at Team USA basketball camp, I believe you voted for yourself, brother. Because since the start of this camp, you've looked not athletic, you've looked not dominant, and you've looked like your name on paper is bigger than your game right now. You've looked out of shape. You've looked unconditioned in 3 games. You've looked like you haven't fit with this starting lineup, even though that starting lineup job was gifted to you by Steve Kerr so you can join this Team USA basketball squad because you went on some fake college recruitment between your home country of Cameroon, France, and the United States, trying to pick a country to play for because you out here medal chasing for the simple fact that you've never been close to winning anything in your career, Joel Embiid. Last I checked, you haven't made it past the second round in your career, Joel Embiid. And you've looked terrible, to say the least, in these games, these 3 exhibition games that you guys played since training camp started. You looked out of shape and not conditioned against Team Canada. Against Team Australia, if I'm not mistaken, you done fouled out of that game. If I'm not mistaken, every time I looked at the screen, you was getting cooked by Jock Landale. Every time I looked at the screen when you were playing against Australia, you was getting cooked by Jock Landale. And the talk of training camp hasn't been whether LeBron looks dominant, hasn't been whether LeBron looks athletic, hasn't been whether LeBron's name on paper is bigger than his game right now. The talk of USA basketball training camp so far, Joel Embiid, has been, why the hell does Steve Kerr still have you in the starting lineup? Diesel, if I correct you, Joel Embiid has not made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. The 2009 Eastern Conference Finals were between the Toronto Raptors and Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. The Raptors faced off against the 76ers in the Eastern Conference semifinals, going 7 games. You know, when Joel Embiid had a stacked squad, Ben Simmons when he could hoop, Jimmy Butler in his prime, J.J. Redick, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid allowed himself to get locked up by an older Marc Gasol. But let me get back to the subject at hand. Joel Embiid, the talk of training camp The talk of training camp at USA Basketball has been, why the hell does Steve Kerr still have you in the starting lineup? You've looked like a shell of yourself. You've looked fat and slow. And out of the three big men on this roster, you have been the worst. Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo have been running laps around you, brother. Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo have been running laps around you, brother. It's all good, Diesel. It's all good. Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo have been running laps around you. And the talk, once again, at training camp hasn't been whether LeBron looks dominant or athletic or if his name on paper is bigger than his game. The talk about training camp has been, why the hell does Steve Kerr still have you in the starting lineup, brother? So for you to go off brand and randomly pick up LeBron James' name specifically when you were asked, do you have doubts if you guys can win gold? It's absolutely absurd and has to deal with jealousy and hatred. Because you literally ducked the question. Joel Embiid, if you had doubts that this Team USA basketball squad could win gold, why the hell are you here? Why are you wearing the great red, white, and blue of the USA jersey? Pack it up. Take your medal chasing ass over to France. Take your medal chasing ass over to Cameroon. Be like your guy, Pascal Siakam, and represent your country. But now you want a medal chase with Team USA so you can feel like a winner, because throughout your career, you haven't even made it past the second round. You don't know what winning tastes like, brother. I mean, Diesel, you tell me. You tell me what it could be. The question was, Joel Embiid, do you have doubts that Team USA can win a gold medal? That was the question the reporter asked Joel Embiid. The question wasn't can LeBron James be dominant? Is LeBron James athletic? Is LeBron James' name on paper bigger than his game right now? That wasn't the question. The question posed to Joel Embiid was, do you have doubts that your Team USA basketball squad can win gold? And he went off the radar. He went away from the question, ducked the question, and went into a rant about how LeBron James is not who he used to be. So Diesel, explain that to me. And I will be dropping the link in this stream. Explain that to me, bro. If it's not jealousy, if it's not hatred, where the hell is that coming from? You bringing up unwarrantedly, you're bringing up LeBron James's name. And the question had nothing to do with LeBron James. So where's this energy coming from with Joel Embiid? Where is it coming from? Hell yeah, that's wild. I was shocked. I thought it was a fake quote when I seen this article, posted by the New York Times. I thought it was a fake post. I thought it was a fake quote. So it beats me why you would randomly bring up LeBron James and talk about he's not as athletic as he was. He's not as dominant as he was. Everybody knows it. Well, shouldn't that put the onus more on you, Joel Embiid, to bring your A game to help this team? Shouldn't that bring more of an onus on you, Joel Embiid, to come into this USA basketball camp in shape? Because you're not in shape. For real. And truth be told, if there's anybody so far throughout these first 3 games, throughout training camp, who's looked unathletic, who's looked not dominant, and who's looked like their name on paper is bigger than their game, is you. Honestly. And it beats the hell out of me why Steve Kerr still got you in the starting lineup. I don't know if it's some sort of recruiting pitch to eventually get you to come to the Golden State Warriors. He's trying to glaze you a little bit. Pause, no Diddy. Don't worry about it, Sportsbook Lab. Don't even worry about it. Nobody pays G Money any attention, bro. G Money Bags or whatever his name is. Nobody pays him any attention. He could be anywhere in the world, but he here with us right now. I'm not going to ban him, and I'm not going to block him. I'm going to let him type to himself in the chat. So that's why I asked the question, Joel Embiid, where is this coming from? And Joel Embiid, if you have doubts of USA winning gold, step your game up. Step your game up. Step your game up. You've looked terrible throughout these first 3 games. You out here foul baiting, taking 1,000 3-pointers, bricking them, can barely run up and down the court. And honestly, I would rather see you go home than play for the Team USA squad, Joel Embiid. I'm just being honest. Bam Adebayo has proven to be better than you at Team USA basketball camp so far. And in these 3 games. Anthony Davis, for 2 games out of 3, has looked like the best player on this team, period. And PGH Big Dog, you absolutely right. Joel Embiid has been the weakest link on this squad. Joel Embiid has been the weakest link on this squad. And anybody who got 2 eyes and has been watching training camp, watching the scrimmages, and watching these 3 games, it's clear as day. I knew it was bad when I was watching them play Australia, and Joel Embiid couldn't do nothing with Jock Landale. Jock Landale was cooking Joel Embiid. And I think he ended up having like 20.7 rebounds in that game. And it was like anytime Joel Embiid was on the floor, Australia would make a run. It's crazy. It's really crazy. G Moneybag says, damn, Moose, why you in your feelings? I ain't in my feelings. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked. The man needs a reality check. I mean, have you been watching what we've been watching when it comes to Joel Embiid in this training camp and these exhibition games before the Olympics? You talking about that's his opinion. Well, according to Team USA Basketball, their opinion is that LeBron James has been the best player in camp. And when it comes to these 3 games that they've played, both Bam Adebayo and Anthony Davis have been better than Joel Embiid. And that ain't opinion, that's a fact. That ain't an opinion, that's a fact. And like I said, the talk at training camp hasn't been, is LeBron James washed? Is LeBron James not athletic? Is LeBron James not dominant? Is his name on paper bigger than his game? That's not been the talk of USA Basketball camp. The talk of USA Basketball camp has been, why the hell is Joel Embiid starting? But I'm gonna give a chance for you guys to voice your opinion. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this link, man. I know for damn sure I ain't tripping about this. Y'all smash that like button and share the video, man. I just dropped the link, man. If you want to come up here and voice your opinion about this, feel free to do so. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, the link to the Cash App is in the description and on your screen. Super chats are always welcome. Also, if you want to become an official member of the channel, the link to that is in the description as well, man. But I got to hear from the people, man. I got to hear from the people, man. G Money, man. Hit that link, man. You talking about I'm in my feelings about this. Go ahead and hit that link, man. Join the stream. We got a poll put up right now asking who the better player right now is between Joel Embiid and LeBron James. Hey, Bradley Parks, if you've been watching these 3 games, it's easy to see that Joel Embiid has been the weakest link on this squad so far. It's easy to see that when Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo step into the game, Team USA has gone on runs. Team USA has looked dominant defensively. And like I said, the question at training camp hasn't been whether LeBron is still dominant, whether LeBron is still athletic, whether LeBron name on paper is bigger than his game. The question at Team USA Basketball has been, why the hell is Steve Kerr still starting Joel Embiid, man? Like I said, if you want to come up here and voice y'all's opinion, the link is in the chat. Hit the link and pull up, and we could talk about it. Y'all make sure y'all smashing that like button, man. Get the likes up. Lakers fan for life. Don't even worry about him, man, because G Moneybags has the opportunity to voice his opinion by clicking the link, and he still hasn't done so. Go ahead and drop the link again, man. But y'all click that link, man. Let me know if I'm tripping, man. Manimal, salute to you, man. What's good, man? Shout out to Long Beach, man. Shout out to the LBC, man. Long Beach, California, man. Salute to y'all, man. Smash that like button and share the video. Y'all talking about I'm in my feelings and I'm tripping. Hit the link and pull up. And let me know how a reporter asking Joel Embiid if he has doubts of Team USA winning the gold medal, how does that equate to you randomly bringing up LeBron James's name? You ain't even addressed the question posed to you by the reporter from New York Post. Manimal, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. Manimal says, FYF got me sub to your channel, my man. Keep up the good work. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Salute to FYF Sports Debates. Salute to my guy, Lamont, man. Manimal and everybody else. Make sure you check me out. Make sure you check me out Wednesdays, 3:30, Tuesdays, 3:30 p.m., sorry, on the FYF Sports Debates channel, in the Zone podcast. If you guys missed our first episode on FYF Sports Debate, you can tune into that. I'll drop the link on my page once again, man. But In the Zone podcast, episode 2, this Tuesday, 3:30 p.m. with my man True the King TV, with my brother from another mother, So Crazy TV, with my man Renegade, man. Make sure y'all tune into that, man. Smash that like button and share the video, man. Architecture of Creativity says, state your sources. The New York Post. That's my source, the New York Post. And like I said, for those of you guys just now tuning in, I'm going to go ahead and read the quote from you, straight from the New York Post. When Joel Embiid, remember, Joel Embiid was asked, do you have any doubts that this Team USA basketball squad could win gold at the Olympics? And the man went off to randomly bring up LeBron James's name, saying the LeBron now is not the LeBron that was a couple of years ago. So it's a big difference. Everybody would also tell you, and you can see it for yourself. The athletic LeBron, the dominant LeBron that he was a couple of years ago is not the same that he is now. I think people get fooled by names on paper, but those names have been built throughout their career, and now they're older. They're not what they used to be. Ain't nobody asked you about that, Joel Embiid. Ain't nobody asked you about that, Joel Embiid. The question was, can this Team USA squad win gold? So for you to then randomly bring up LeBron James, and LeBron James not being athletic, and LeBron James not being dominant, and LeBron James' name on paper being bigger than his game, where is that coming from? What is that rooted in? That's why I say it got to be some sort of jealousy. That's why I say it got to be some sort of hate. Because where the hell is it coming from? The question had nothing to do with LeBron James. And University of Sacred Wisdom, if he is basically saying, yes, he has doubts, and it's because of LeBron James, then I have to counter that with Joel Embiid. You've looked like the weakest link on this team. Joel Embiid, you've looked like the weakest link on this team. You've looked slow, you've looked not athletic, you've looked not dominant, and you've looked like your name on paper is bigger than your game. Like I said, if we want to talk facts, wasn't it LeBron James that won that poll that asked who was the best player in camp? If we're going to talk facts, the question around Team USA basketball hasn't been whether LeBron is athletic or whether LeBron is dominant. The question has been, why the hell is Steve Kerr still starting Joel Embiid? We've got 3 big men on this squad. You've looked like the worst. You are the weakest link. When you've been in the starting lineups, Team USA has struggled. It'd be a tie game. It'd be a 1-point game. It'd be a 2-point game. And as soon as you get replaced with Anthony Davis, as soon as Bam Adebayo comes on the court, Team USA goes on these runs and extends the lead to 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 points. They look dominant on defense. The offense is clicking. And then when you return to these games, the game gets tight. The game gets close again. You huffing and puffing up and down the court. You fouled out of one game. Against Australia, you was getting cooked by Jock Landale. So if Joel Embiid is saying that he has doubts Team USA basketball can win gold, and he's saying that it's because of LeBron James, brother, look in the mirror. If that's the case, Joel Embiid, LeBron James is 40 years old. Why haven't you looked better than LeBron James? If that's the case, Joel Embiid. You're in the starting lineup. You have an opportunity to shine. And you've looked like the weakest link. Why aren't you using this opportunity? Since you were so thirsty to medal chase and join this Team USA squad when you could have played for Cameroon, when you could have played for France, which really France thought you was going to play for them. You ended up burning them to medal chase with Team USA. And, bro, you've looked like the weakest player on this squad. So if you got doubts that this Team USA basketball team could win gold, I suggest you look in the mirror. Ain't you a former MVP? Ain't you in the prime of your career? You said in that same New York Post article that if it wasn't for injuries, you would be considered in the GOAT debate. I don't know how the hell you could think that when you've never made it past the second round a day in your career. So I don't know what's been in the water at USA basketball camp for you thinking that you would be in a GOAT debate if it wasn't for your injuries when you've never made it past the second round. And now you're talking about you got doubts that Team USA could win gold because LeBron is not athletic and LeBron is not dominant anymore and LeBron's name on paper is bigger than his game. Well, show me what your game is like today, Joel Embiid. You guys is playing South Sudan, a weak basketball squad in London at 3 o'clock Eastern time today. Show me what your game is about, Joel Embiid. Show me what your game is like. Because in these past 3 games, I've seen you foul out. I've seen you get cooked by Jock Landale. I've seen you look out of shape. I've seen you huffing and puffing up and down the court. I've seen you with this big, ugly knee brace on. And every time I see you on the court, it's a close game. And every time I seen Bam Adebayo and Anthony Davis on the court, they pushing leads to 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 points. And to be honest, right, Joel Embiid, if you was playing like the guy who you think should be in the GOAT debate, since you say you should be in the GOAT debate, and if it wasn't for injuries, you would be in the GOAT debate, well, show me that. Show me that. Because if that was the case, Team USA wouldn't need a 40-year-old LeBron. Team USA wouldn't need a 36-year-old Steph Curry. Team USA wouldn't need a 36-year-old Kevin Durant. So show me what you got. Show me what you got. G Moneybags 23 says, so Moose, you think LeBron is a better player than Embiid today? If you basing it off of what I've seen at USA basketball camp, if you're basing it on what I've seen in these past 3 exhibition games, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Have you seen Joel Embiid play in these 3 games? Have you been watching Joel Embiid since Team USA basketball started? He's been the weakest link. He's been the weakest link. I'm going to ask a question in the chat, and you guys make sure you type your answers. Who's been the weakest link on this Team USA basketball squad, man? And Brandon loves Sports TV. I see you, bro. Appreciate you sliding through, man. Smash that like button and share the video, man. I know Brandon loves Sports TV. He can't wait to clown on LeBron James. That's what he does, man. But that's my guy, though, man. Salute to Brandon loves Sports TV, man. Salute to 830. He said Kawhi. Kawhi don't count, man. He's going home. I'm just calling it what it is, man. Because I don't see how a question like that warranted that response from Joel Embiid. LeBron James had nothing to do with the question, man. The reporter asked you, do you have doubts that Team USA could win gold? And you go off on a rant about how LeBron James is not dominant anymore and he's not athletic anymore and the names on paper don't match who they are right now. Go James, I'm asking, who has been the weakest link on this Team USA basketball squad so far? Brandon Love Sports TV says Embiid couldn't care less. He ain't from America. He's medal chasing, bro. That's just my opinion. He's medal chasing. He's trying to feel the thrill of victory because he hasn't won anything. Hasn't made it past the second round. And honestly, when you come out here and say stuff like this, make sure your game is matching your quotes. Because the irony, you absolutely right, EE. You took the words out of my mouth. Pause, no diddy. The irony about everything that Joel Embiid said is that it applies to him. That is the irony of all of this, man. A30 says there's nothing wrong with putting yourself in the best situation to win gold. I understand that, but I'm saying if you're gonna talk like this, and if you're gonna go off script and just randomly talk about how LeBron James is not dominant and LeBron James is not athletic and he's not who he is and the name on paper is bigger than his game right now, make sure you on your A game. If you're Joel Embiid and you're gonna talk like that, make sure you on your A game. Because honestly, LeBron James shouldn't even be on this squad. Steph Curry shouldn't be on this squad. Kevin Durant shouldn't be on this squad. Because guys like you in your prime should be able to lead Team USA to gold. But throughout this training camp and throughout these first 3 exhibition games, in my opinion, Joel Embiid has been the weakest player on this squad. It is Joel Embiid who has looked unathletic. It is Joel Embiid who has not looked dominant. It's Joel Embiid who has looked like the name on paper is bigger than where his game is right now. I'm talking about right now. And that's the irony of it. because nobody asked Joel Embiid about LeBron James. Joel Embiid was asked, do you have doubts that this Team USA basketball squad could win gold? But I'm going to drop the link, man. I want to hear from you guys. I'm going to drop the link again. I want to hear from you guys, man. Let me know your thoughts on this, man. And honestly, Sturdy, I don't have no pushback on Joel Embiid being on this squad. My pushback is, why is Joel Embiid still in the starting lineup, looking the way he's had in these 3 past games? Why come out here and go off script of what the question was to talk about LeBron James not being athletic or LeBron James not being dominant and LeBron James' name being bigger than his game right now? What up to my guy, Keep It 100 in the chat, because he keeps it 100, man. Smash that like button and share the video. Y'all pull up, man. I'm going to drop the link. Don't nobody want to click it. But when I'm not dropping the link, everybody's telling me to drop the link. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, the link to the Cash App is in the description and on your screen as well. Super chats are always welcome. Also, if you want to become an official member of the channel, the link to that is in the description as well, man. Pull up. The link is in the chat, man. Let me know how you guys feel on this topic, man. But like I said, I don't got no issues with Joel Embiid being on this team. My issue is, don't be talking like this and your game ain't matching your talk. You in the starting lineup. You've had 3 opportunities to show us what you can do on this team, and you've looked like the weakest link. And the talk at USA Basketball hasn't been whether LeBron James is athletic or whether LeBron James is dominant or whether LeBron James's game is bigger on paper than it is at this point in his career. The talk at training camp has been, why the hell is this man, Joel Embiid, still starting? And especially, why the hell is Joel Embiid talking about LeBron James or bringing this stuff up about LeBron James when that wasn't even in the question? And the irony, once again, of it all is everything that Joel Embiid has accused or put on LeBron James's jacket has applied to him in this training camp, in these 3 games. But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, man. I'm about to slide out for now, man. I'm about to get ready to do another stream in a little bit, man. We got to talk about this, man. I don't know if you guys seen this, but there's something brewing in the waters between Kevin Durant and Phil Knight in Nike, man. It's a real interesting situation going on, man. But once again, man, y'all already know it's your boy Moose Talks Hoops. Make sure y'all smashing that like button and sharing the video. Salute to the chat once again, man. You guys know how I feel about y'all. I got the realest chat on YouTube. It ain't many of us, but less is more. So there's plenty of us, man. I'm about to slide up out of here for now, but keep them notifications turned on because we definitely got to talk about Kevin Durant and Nike, man. See what the hell is going on with that. I'm about to slide up out of here for now, man. But before I do, I'm going to let the outro sing. Once again, you already know it's your boy Moose Talks Hoops. Like I always say, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know. It's a lot of things in this world that